Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and now we know what kind of goodies we are going to have in the loot boxes. We are going to have a brand new mechanic, Contradictious. We are going to have a Tier 8 American Tank Destroyer XM57, Tier 9 medium tank with rocket boosters, DZT-159, Tier 9 Italian heavy tank Toro, and Tier 8 Czechoslovakian light tank with a tra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta gun. Okay. Obviously, we have some lower tier fillers as well. Tier 4, I do not even have anything to say, and we are going to have YouTube videos on the lower tiers in the extra channel, right? So let's focus straight to the action. What will happen over next couple of days? You are going to see new tank videos, new tank videos, new tank videos, new tank videos, and this is in a way my first impressions, and obviously I am going to play significantly more on stream with those tanks just to figure out how they are looking like, and are they good, are they bad. I will try to rate them as soon as possible. So what do we have now? We have Contradictious. It is a tier 8 British heavy tank with a new mechanic, as you can see yourself. Pretty much, if I understood this correctly, you have a choice. Do you want to go with a double shot, or do you want to go with a single shot? Looking into the stats, fellas, yeah, stats are looking quite interesting. If you would pay attention over there, alpha damage 360 compared to a double penetrator USSR 390 or 280 of TS54, so alpha damage, it is relatively unique, right? The gun handling wise, it looks like it is kind of accurate in dispersion department, right? But overall, where the gun abilities goes, whenever you are moving or whenever you are traversing the tank, yeah, this is a bit of the problem. But obviously we are going to check it out, and we will test it out now for like 4 games or so, right? 1,500 hit points, blah blah blah, no one cares about this. Top speed 36 kilometers per hour, so pretty much in line with a double penetrator USSR, or a bit slower than TS54. Nothing too crazy. View range 370. Once again, nothing too unusual. Looking into the tank module overall, fellas, interesting. This is an interesting mother trucker, fellas. Playing fully hull down, it's not going to be that easy to penetrate this tank. Over 300 millimeters of penetration you need in order to do something, and yet still. Okay, let's compare it against something with a good penetration. How about that? If we would penetrate it, let's get real. If you are meeting tier 10s, those mother truckers will spam the gold. Okay, we are very, very clear how the things are looking like here. You met higher tiers. If they shoot gold, you are going to get penetrated literally into the face. Nothing what you can change about this. If you would look into the tier 8 tanks, let's say IS-5 will struggle. Okay, so what we figured out from all of this, that hold down gameplay of this tank should be okay, right? If we are talking about the side scrapping, if someone is not shooting gold, I mean, it looks pretty powerful and pretty nice. So lower plate is what we need to be aware of, right? Lower plate is weak and upper plate can be penetrated if someone is shooting gold. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You know what? It's about the time to go into the game, and it is about the time to have some fun for us. So without further ado, let's teleport straight into the game. Okay, fellas, very first game with Contradictious. Let's try to figure out how this tank will work, huh? I am very, very curious. It looks weird to me, appearance-wise. What the flying F? You know, okay, look at this. You know exactly which gun am I going to use first, like this. It's like I'm blinking the eye. It is like I am blinking the eye, fellas. That looks weird. That looks very, very, very weird. Okay. Interesting new mechanics, we cannot complain about this. Okay, so it doesn't look like we are shooting one by one, right? It looks like we are going for double shots here. How are we changing the... Ooh, okay, now we are going for a double. We are so much slower! What the actual F? Okay, going into the siege mode, you can clearly see that your tank becomes significantly slower. So what we are going to do, we are going to use the compare function and we will see what is happening during the siege mode. Oh wow, very, very, very interesting. Extremely interesting stuff, fellas. I am feeling like a kid on the Christmas day, you know? New toys, new abilities, new items, new fun, right? Okay, looking into the penetration, 225 millimeters of penetration and with a goal 255. Yeah, doesn't look that great, does it? Okay, let's go into the siege mode. That looks weird. This reticle is disgusting. This reticle, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, is truly pretty disgusting. Wow. I really do not like this, how this tank feels like. It's not clear where to shoot or what to do. Okay, don't mind me, this is the test run, we are trying to figure out the things, right? So it's completely fine, it is the first impressions and this is the first sniffing, right? Everything is completely fine. I am coming back to you with the stats, what siege mode is doing. Okay, fellas, we are back with the information. What do we have over there, right? So pay attention at this. Whenever you are in the siege mode, your aim time becomes from 2.2 to 3.5, which is huge decrease. Your gun dispersion is 1.20. You know what is the gun dispersion, fellas? Arta has lesser gun dispersion. Take the most inaccurate tank, it will be twice more accurate than this thing. Oh my bananas. While moving, you are gaining extremely good resistance whenever you are, you know, turning, moving, whatever else, right? Wow, that is unique, fellas. That is unique. So what that means you are going into the siege mode whenever you are pretty much flanking someone. But distance should be extremely close, because otherwise you are going to shoot the moon. Plus, on top of that, if it is not enough, your top speed is going down to 20 kilometers per hour. Plus, on top of that, you are rotating your turret significantly slower, from 30 to 20 degrees. Oh, that looks so complicated, fellas. Oh my bananas. Wow. Okay, we are living and we are learning. Let's see the score and let's teleport to the next game. Okay, guys, we are back. 1.4 thousand damage. Definitely not ideal. Definitely pretty weird and pretty crazy, okay? I finished at somewhere top 6 and we made 13,000 credits, but I have done absolutely nothing. It's okay. Listen, keep this in mind that I have a reticle mod installed that makes the reticle a bit smaller than it usually would be, right? So please keep this in mind. And once again, we are experiencing this together. We are going through the learning curve and we are trying to figure out what this tank is looking like. I can tell you from the very first game, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't look like it is going to be a beginner-friendly tank. I think it is very complicated, and I would even go as far as to say overcomplicated. Why would Wargaming do something like this? Why would you make the tank so bloody complicated, right? And the siege mode is doing so much unnecessary stuff. Okay, it's making your dispersion unbearable. It is making your reticle as small as it is possible, or I supposed to say, whenever you are moving the gun, right? This is the dispersion values. Your reticle is going to become bigger whenever you are moving it. But whenever you are in the siege mode, your reticle is the same size, but the size is humongous. The size is straight up humongous, fellas. What a weird stuff, honestly. What a weird stuff. Okay, let me see. Can we say hello for this gentleman? Also, one more thing. You are usually using one gun, and this is this gun, right? Unless you are going into the siege mode, then you are opening both of the guns. Now you are using the other gun. What the actual F, fellas? Oh wow, that is actually very weird. That is very weird, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you that for every and each player, doesn't matter how good or how new or how excellent or how bad you are in the game, doesn't really change anything. You will need to get used for this, okay? You will definitely need to get used for this. Oh, that is weird. It's okay, it's not horrible. We are going to be fine and we are going to survive. And I must admit, I am a bit excited to go for some double penetrations as well in the close range, okay? I am afraid that this tank is going to be one of those whenever I'm going to kill my gains, because I'm shooting doubles. You know what I mean? And also one more extremely weird thing. Usually whenever you are playing with other tanks, I'm talking about the double penetrator tanks, you have some sort of smaller, okay, smaller is the wrong word, faster reload time between the shells. This one doesn't have it. Either you go for double or either you go for single. That is so weird. That is so weird, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, truly. Very, very, very weird stuff. Okay, Mr. Borat, how are you doing? We are just simply waiting until he will mess up. I really want to eliminate this gentleman, so then we are going to open ability for ourselves to make a bit of pressure, right? Overall, whenever you are shooting gun by gun, or I suppose to say single shots, right? It doesn't feel that weird or it doesn't feel that crazy. You are just simply playing the tank like it would have the single shooter gun, if you know what I mean, right? This is how it feels like. Oh, that's weird. Wow. Okay. Let's get rid of this mother trucker. Good. We eliminated him. Now this is the moment whenever we are going to go for a double. Fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it's about the time. Look. Double shot. Oh, look at this reticle. I feel like I'm playing spaceship, not a tank. This is how it feels like, fellas. This is exactly how it feels like. Spaceship. I will be your captain, Skill, and we are going to visit the Saturn now. Any questions? No? Very, very good. Very good. Look, this gentleman will get involved into all of this. Now he's down to fartable. Now I do not need to go for a double, so I can go for a singular one. Good, we eliminated this mother trucker just like so. Very, very nice. Now Vazay is trying to escape like there is no tomorrow. He's running for his life, and that is understandable. Keep running, mother trucker. We will catch you anyways, and you are dead. In the next game, you will be dead, right? In the next game, you will be dead. Oh, I do not like this tank. I think Wargaming went a bit too finicky right there. I think it is way, way, way too much, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I can't imagine average player playing with this tank and enjoying this, honestly speaking. I just simply cannot see this happening. Also, this siege mode is looking very, very weird. For the next games, I will spam the gold, so maybe it will feel a bit better or something. That is... Okay, siege mode, siege mode. Oh, come on! Until I'm getting into the... And now I'm slow as a turtle. No comments. Okay, we are back. 1.9 thousand damage, 420 assisting damage, 420. Yeah, at least something good about the tank, right? Or about the game, I suppose to say. 4 kills. Yeah, that doesn't look very nice, to be fair with you. Okay. Now, let's think logically. Why would you use the double penetration for this vehicle? I can imagine only one way. If you are in the situation whenever enemies are pushing on you or whenever you are flanking someone, instead of doing 360 damage, you are doing 720 damage, right? That's only one reason why would you use it. But in the 99% of the cases, it shouldn't be useful. at least I am looking into all of this, and I am just simply thinking that it shouldn't be useful by any shape or any form. So far, fellas, this tank is a disappointment to me, okay? I would love to say something nice. I would love to say, yeah, I want to give... I am excited to play with this tank. No, I am not excited to play with this tank, fellas. This is going to be a very steep curve to learn, okay? I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that. It is going to be very, very, very steep curve to get used for this tank and to just figure out how to play with it. Absolutely ridiculous, fellas. Absolutely ridiculous. In other words, I would prefer the double penetrations significantly more, the typical double penetration tanks, right? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, look, this is the moment whenever it's worth to go for double penetration, and I will tell you exactly why. Do you see what we are doing? We are going for this light tank, right? That's what we are doing. We are just considering our life choices and we are going in. Now, light tank doesn't have any space to escape, and now we are one-shotting him. This is the moment where double penetration is actually better than singular shot. And think about it. If I would have went for a singular shot in this type of situation, what we would have gotten? We would have gotten only one shot of damage. Also, one more thing what I noticed, which is extremely weird. After double penetration, you need to load your gun fully. It is not... What I'm trying to say here, I am trying to say that you do not have a singular shot. You do not have a singular shot. You need to have two shots in order to start playing the game again. Look at this. I will demonstrate it to you. And look, this is a reticle, fellas. The shells can go anywhere over there. That was accurate, thank you. Now, you see, after double shot, look at this thing. After double shot, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I do not have a single gun usage. I can shoot... I still need to wait until the gun will be fully prepared, right? So I need to load it fully. Oh, what a stupid design. What a stupid design, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Although I must admit, double penetrating someone is always nice. Okay, listen, this is the 13-year-old skill talking. Double penetrating someone is always nice. Pay attention to this beauty. Shh. I mean, isn't it nice? Walking Dead, indeed. Walking Dead, my man. That was 100% walker over there. Beautiful. Okay. Let's try to survive this one. We are okay. We are booming. We are improving, fellas. We are improving, okay. It is impressive. We are trying to do our best. But I can promise you that where the ratings goes for this tank, I am instantly putting this tank into the bad category. Instantly, without even thinking. It is way too many buts, ifs, why, how. You get the point what I'm saying. It's just way. Double. Ah. Okay, that was a bad shot by me. Now look, in this type of situation, I cannot do absolutely anything. I need to load fully. If I want to do something in this type of situation, I need to load fully, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the issue and that is the problem. Did I fire it once again? No, I did not. One more thing, fellas. I've been thinking about this quite a bit. And why would you play this tank instead of, let's say, playing René? René as a tank has the same alpha damage, it has better DPM. In my opinion, gun handling of René is also better than this vehicle, or let's call it the same gun handling, right? There is no need to play with this vehicle. René is just significantly superior playing with a single gun, and René is significantly faster. René is having First of all, René is faster, René is more agile, René has better view range. Fellas, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to figure out what was happening in Igor's head whenever he created this tank, you know? And honestly speaking, fellas, it is just... I don't see the point why someone would play with this tank. I honestly do not see the point why anyone would play with this vehicle. Out of respect for this tank, I am going to give it 2 stars, because maybe we will figure out the ways how to put it in use, but so far, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this tank deserves 2 rating. This is how it goes. Okay, and we are back with a second class. Hip hip hooray, I'm feeling great. 3,100 damage, 200 assisting damage. We are first by the damage for a very first time, thank you very much, but oh my bananas. So far our performance with this tank is barely scratching 2,000 mark, but keep this in mind, this is to a certain extent introduction to this tank, right? And it's not like people have a choice to buy this vehicle. If you are buying the loot boxes, you are going to get one of the tanks, right? Or all of the tanks. It doesn't really change anything. So I think all of the vehicles are equally important to look at and to dig just simply deeper to figure out how they feel like and how they perform and what is the best way to play with this, right? But yeah, so far this tank for me is a disappointment, fellas. I do not like how the big reticle is looking like. It looks like a bloody spaceship. I think it is completely unnecessary thing. I really do not like that the dispersion of shooting doubles became, or I supposed to say become, like crazy mother trucker. I mean, look at this dispersion. Look at this dispersion. This is the reticle, so that means it can go anywhere in this reticle, right? The shell can go absolutely anywhere. So this is pretty nuts and this is pretty crazy thing, and this is with the reticle mod. So without reticle mod, I think it would be even worse, right? Crazy, fellas. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. And I think to a certain extent Wargaming wants to be innovative here and to give new mechanics and whatnot, but I think they are going with a new mechanics significantly way too often, if you know what I mean. I feel like new mechanics after new mechanics, new mechanics after new mechanics, it can be kind of overwhelming for everyone, overwhelming for players, and probably to a certain extent overwhelming to the game designers as well, right? Crazy. Okay, this is the moment whenever double penetration seems appropriate, and I can tell you why. Do you see what we can do here? We can peek sideways, and we can just simply slap the living crap out of this T-44, right? So double penetration seems appropriate and we are hitting like a crazy mother trucker, but keep this in mind that we are out of the game for 20 seconds whenever we are peeking like this. I think it is very important thing to highlight, and many folks may not understand the price which you are paying for this type of peak and whatnot. Meanwhile, we are going to the siege mode over there and we are trying to go for a double just like so. Good. We went for a double 700 in the face. That's nice. And now we are trying to FO from here. We are eliminated from the game for bloody 10 seconds. 10 seconds we are out of the game still. In total 20 seconds. Crazy. Crazy bloody stuff, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And now we can shoot one by one, right? Apparently. Apparently, at this point, we can shoot one by one and we can kind of enjoy ourselves. Let's take our time to aim. Beautiful, we slapped him, that's nice. Trying to dodge the Arta, hip hip hooray. Oh, wow. Wow. I would not even bother to go for double penetrations over the distance, by the way. I would not bother to do so. Okay, let's try to go for double. Let's try to go for double. It looks more accurate than it shows on the paper, okay? I really need to highlight one thing, that it looks a bit more accurate than paper shows. Paper shows like 1 point something dispersion, which is absolutely insanity, right? But still, this tank, in my humble opinion, doesn't have any selling point whatsoever. It just simply doesn't have a selling point. I mean, sure, armored and whatnot, but it is too gimmicky. I think this tank isn't anything extra special. And please keep this in mind, that I may figure out the way how to play with this tank properly, but so far this tank feels the stinker, at least to me, and I don't really think it has too much of the things to offer. And someone who will get this tank from the loot boxes, I feel sorry for you. Honestly, I simply feel sorry for you, and this is not a great vehicle. At least this is how it looks like to me. And we are back after last game. 2.9 thousand damage, 200 assisting damage. I'm feeling proud how I played this game, and I think this peeking around the corner, slapping for 700, moving back is actually kind of okay, but still, you cannot use it often. We are first by experience, first by the damage. We got 70 minus, but that's okay considering I was spamming full gold, and my performance with this tank is 2.3 thousand damage and 200 assisting damage. Unfortunately, I cannot say anything well about this vehicle, and I think, honestly speaking, folks who are going to get this tank from the loot boxes, you are just unlucky. Unless you are into some kind of kinky stuff as this tank can offer, but to be completely honest with you, I don't really think it is the case. Fix the game. I will try to do my best, sir. Have a lovely day. Fix the game, indeed. Indeed, fix the game, fellas. Fix the game. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you, and have a lovely rest of your day. Tomorrow we are going to have something else in action, and I believe the next tank which we are going to review is going to be... You know what? I feel like XM is going to be the next tank, so let's do that.